highlighting Black and African American contributions to the mental health movement because they are oftentimes overlooked.
Without recognizing the lack of representation of Black and African American people in the mental health movement, we do a disservice and continue to inflict harm.
Learning about the history of systematic racism during Black History Month and all year in the mental health system and movement and how it harms Black communities in the U.S. and around the world is key for creating a mentally healthier world.
1984, Black Mental Alliance has provided and trusted forum to lead and promote holistic, culturally relevant approach to the development and maintenance of whole health, especially mental health programs and service for Black people and vulnerable communities. For over 30 years, BMHA has been providing grassroots advocacy and a platform to engage national thought leaders, local leaders, and the community in proactive and solutions-focused dialogue to educate and change both the narrative and perceptions regarding whole health and mental health.
The Black Mental Health Alliance for Education and Consolation, Inc. was originally founded in 1983 by two seasoned mental health professionals and social visionaries who had devoted their careers to the mental health needs of communities of color.
People of color and all those whose lives have been marginalized by those in power experience life differently from those whose life have not been devalued. They experience overt racism and bigotry far too often, which leads to a mental health burden that is deeper than what others may face.
When you think you're isolated in your own problems and worries, you're never alone. Your life matters, and you deserve to give yourself the best chance, despite what others say.
Is your worried that you or a loved one may be struggling with a mental health condition? There is hope. To start, consider taking a free mental health screening to access your symptoms and find out how to seek help.
Racism is a mental health issue because racism causes trauma, and trauma brings a direct line to mental illnesses which need to be taken seriously.
Racism between individual people happens when individual people have different beliefs or different prejudice. Those actions can become actions toward each other.
Past trauma is permissibly mentioned as the reason that people experience serious mental health conditions today, but obvious forms of racism and bigotry are just the tip of the iceberg. It comes to racial trauma.
Racism, a broad term describing the combination of face-based prejudice and power. Without the power, differential racism is just prejudice and carries less weight and fewer consequences.